What's up, Shadows? What's up, Two Hit? Hi, everybody. Happy Monday. God, I feel like I just saw all of you. Isn't that weird? I wonder where that is. I hope you're all doing well. God. I swear I'm like cursed or something. Like I was I was a little congested last night, right? And then today I woke up and I was more congested. And like talking to my parents, I thought I had been developing seasonal allergies. I thought the old allergies that I had were coming back. No, I just have another dumb cold. I just got sick again. I didn't even realize my older daughter was sick, and I apparently got it from her. So I'm gonna be snuffly tonight, and we'll see how long I can hold out. Because I'm also full of steak dinner tonight. So that made me nice and drowsy before the stream too. So good evening, Lay Retro, Spiso, and Manic. Bubsy 2 made Otter sick. Bubsy 2 made everybody sick. Bubsy 2 had a profound impact on people, I think. Bubsy 2 was the realization that there is greater evil in this world than people ever knew, and that they might like it. It's a great opportunity to pretend the game is so touching you're constantly crying at it. Yes, yeah. I might be super weepy over Quest for Glory 1. You never know. I could easily play this off like that. Yep. It's just been really annoying. I'm not like... I don't know. I'm not like dying or anything. It's just my nose is so runny today. It's super annoying. Even the development story of Bubsy 2 is cursed beyond belief. Everything about that series is just irrevocably cursed. Just none of it should be, and yet it is. And yet it is. And yet it is. So what more can we do than to experience it together, commiserate, and move on with our lives, which is basically what we did last night, just in small part. So I am gonna work on some kind of system for y'all to contribute that $1 million I was talking about for the full playthrough of Bubsy, and I guess Bubsy 2. I guess I could throw Bubsy 2 in if we're talking millions here. I guess I could see fit to give you a 2-for-1 on that. Bubsy 2 was made by people who resented Bubsy enough by the time they were finished they literally hung and impaled Bubsy plushes around the office. So like normal people. So actually Bubsy 2 was made by normal people. That's unexpected. Genuinely true story. I'm not making that up. Well, why would you make such a thing up? It's a perfectly reasonable response. I'm belly laughing at that. Yeah, I mean, seems like a normal response to me. So anyway, regardless of how I'm doing, I hope you're all doing well, chat. I'm holding it together. I had a day of work. I had finally had the final voiceover session, at least for now, for my games. So I should be on a normal schedule from now on. Of course, if I'm like sick tomorrow, then I'm gonna take a day off to rest. But we'll see. I'm hoping this is another really mild one, and I can mostly carry on as usual. Live from employment had an interview. I think went particularly well. That's good, man. That's good. Sounds like things are looking up. Just imagine 5 developers, one for each department, doing a satanic ritual of Bubsy plushies in between crunch periods, and thus Bubsy 2 was born, and thus Bubsy 2 was formed out of satanic rituals and blood sacrifice. Yeah, that tracks. I think that makes a lot of sense, actually. Nothing about this situation is surprising, I gotta say. I don't think anything about Bubsy can surprise me anymore. Not after what we experienced firsthand last night. Fun fact, Quest for Glory 5 is hilariously broken. No kidding. The speedrun is literally a couple minutes. So, okay, Quest for Glory. I don't know shit about this series. I know King's Quest, and I know Space Quest, and I know other things, but I don't really know anything about Quest for Glory. Are there only 5? Did it go up to 5 and then stop? Is that how many we got? Or is this just like there are only 5? Okay. Okay. So I also noticed that this was developed by Sierra. And I could see in this one, like this is a very, very old school Sierra King's Quest interface. So I gotta ask, why is there King's Quest and Quest for Glory? Like, what's the big delineating factor between them? Why did they run 2 fantasy point and click adventure series concurrently, I guess? Because I guess the first one was from 1989, and King's Quest was around then, right? This was Sierra's big attempt at a CRPG point and click hybrid. Oh, okay. So it's point and click with RPG. Yeah, I mean, we talked about this a little bit, and I can see that there's actual like combat situations in it that you certainly don't get in the King's Quest series. So that's this big separating factor. Okay, so it's actually kind of a different genre. Well, this should be very eye-opening then. There are very few click on this and die situations here. Considering it's a Sierra game, I find that hard to believe, but I will believe you. I will believe you, because I mean, hell, they had to differentiate this from King's Quest somehow, right? Branching story aspects based on your class and huge emphasis on save transfer. Yeah, I noticed that. Well, I know Manic mentioned that your class has a pretty big impact on the choices and stuff you do in your story, and I saw on this store page that, yeah, you can carry your character forward. That's all really cool. That's all neat stuff. I'm not brave enough to say King's Quest needed action scenes though, so let's see how this goes. Yeah, King's Quest seemed to do okay for what it was, right? And I gotta say, like, I don't know anything about Quest for Glory, including how it was received. Like, I don't know if the Quest for Glory series is like this big classic for people. I don't know. I mean, the re-release on Steam has a couple hundred reviews. People liked it a lot. Yeah, but I'm assuming it didn't hit as big as the King's Quest series. I mean, King's Quest got, what, nearly twice as many entries? So. Came with a free Frogger. What's up, Eva? Pre-Baldur's Gate and pre-Mass Effect, you're transferring the same saving characters between games, and this would affect different shit. Quest for Glory, how much of a hack and slash it depends on your class choice, essentially. Okay. Worsby, this should have people with these major more focused around this adventure game being a smartass solve problem thing. Okay. It's more niche, not as niche as Police Quest. Okay. Yeah, Police Quest I know is super niche. Like, very, very few of my friends knew about that game. I knew it existed, but I never played it. I never knew much about it. There were 4 of those? I think there were 4 Police Quests, 5 Quest for Glories. How many Space Quests were there? 5 or 6? And then King's Quest, there were 9 or there were 6 Space Quests, and then 9 or 10 King's Quest, right? 6 Space Quests. Police Quest is very hardcore. You follow police procedure or fail sort of stuff. That's what I've heard about it. 8 before the remake of 1. I'm probably getting my memory of the King's Quest series conflated with Ultima series. Ultima was the one that made it to 10 entries, and the last one was like full 3D open world and absolutely like horribly bad and jank, right? Don't forget Galaxy Quest. What's up, Chaos? Who made? Yeah, Galaxy Quest was a series. Who made Galaxy Quest? What's a paladin? I don't know. What's a paladin with you? Ultima's 10 entries, and the last 2 sucked. Okay. Okay. My memory of that is clear, at least. That I know. That I know for sure. All right. Okay. Okay. I think the 10th is called 9 because 7 was split into 2 games. Oh, okay. Okay. Weird. King's Quest 8 also sucked. Which King's Quest? King's Quest 8 was an action game. That was the full 3D one, right? Was it King's Quest? Was King's Quest 7 the one that was like, looked like it was Disney animated? Was King's Quest 7 the one with the absolutely insane animation? Okay, cool. I remember that one. Off-brand Disney, yeah. Okay, yeah, I remember that one. I never played that one, but one of my friends did, and I saw a bunch of it. Called the third Xbox, the Xbox One. Don't have to remind me, Dave. Just sticks in your mind like a thorn. It's not great. 6 was the best. I've only played King's Quest 5, really. When I was a kid, a friend of mine had the first 3 on Macintosh, and I saw him play some of those. And I think I have tried to play King's Quest 1 myself. For reasons I can't really elucidate. But yeah, King's Quest 5 was the one that I had when I was a kid, and I got close to beating, but like any idiot child who tries to play a game like that, I did something that made it impossible for me to beat the game right at the end, so. You would like Cedric, you annoying voice pedant. I didn't say I liked Cedric. It was right. I wanted to watch out for those poisonous snakes. 5 was the annoying owl. 6 was the one that was actually good. Quest for Glory's big innovation in CRPGs, though, is how largely how different classes interact with the same game totally differently. Okay. 5 was good overall, but then I didn't have audio. Yeah. You play 5 muted, I imagine it improves the experience significantly. God, I remember we were screwing around with the NES port of King's Quest 5. That was There's a stream of King's Quest 5 where the dude found a way to randomize all the sounds. The river kept screaming, quit. 3 was good, except it had a timer running through the whole thing. The King's Quest series, at least the early King's Quest series, 5 and earlier, always seemed like the kind of games where if you grew up with them and you memorized all the bullshit when you were a kid, then you're probably very fond of them and really enjoyed like smoothly sailing straight through them as an adult and revisiting your childhood and whatnot. But like coming into it new and sight unseen has got to be rough AF. 3 was really a start from nothing situation. When you got good, it felt even better. Was 3 the one where you were like, you were the captive, or you were like the wizard's captive, and you had to escape, and then you had to do a bunch of shit to get powerful and then come back? Was that 3? Okay, that was 3. Yeah, I actually remember that one. It's the wizard one. I beat 6 when I was a kid. No walkthrough. It took many restarts. Wow, nice. You're more of a Space Quest kid, though. I'm interested in Space Quest. I'm interested in point and clicks in general. I'm very excited about tonight. So I told y'all we were gonna start point and click tonight, but I hadn't decided which one. I looked through my list, and really the main factor for me was Quest for Glory is something that it seemed like a lot of y'all wanted to do, and I wanted to do it too after playing it that one night and incinerating myself with Dragon's Breath. So it was chief among the games that I wanted to give a try. So here we are. What's up, Playmates Inc? Good to see you tonight. Still lost in this conversation because I never bother with the quest games. I just do not jive with Sierra. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, there's a lot of bullshit to put up with. And if you weren't, it really is like, if you weren't a kid, if you didn't acclimate yourself to these games when you were a kid, like I could see it being really hard to get into as an adult. You're a leisure suit person. The Lara Bow games are neat, but very much games about being in the right place at the right time. If you like moody murder mystery games and adventure game Edge, cool duology. Okay. I don't like point and click games where you have to be in the right place at the right time. I know there's a lot of them. I know a lot of point and click adventure games, particularly the older ones, are very flaggy. They just expect you to wander around and just wander into progression and stuff, and I hate that, but I'm also prepared for it, so. I actually do like Leisure Suit Larry, especially later ones where they play up just how pathetic Larry is to be doing this. Boy, now there is a series where it started out as a bunch of raunchy humor, and then it became more and more self-aware, right? And then when they revived it, didn't it just swing back hard the other direction, and just like raunchy and stupid and awful all over again? I like the charm of Sierra games. I also play most of them with guides. I like the vibe; they're really charming. Granddad on my mom's side like Leisure Suit Larry, which is kind of odd. Didn't play the post-revival ones. Yeah, I was warned far away from them. Magna Cum Laude is raunchy humor that doesn't land at all, so you're right. What's up, Numberless Dread, here for a few minutes before work? Nice, good. Glad you could make it. Glad you're here, glad to see you. I'm actually thinking about getting started on this. I'm actually thinking about jumping in, because I mean, it's a point-and-click adventure. We can easily keep talking about things while we're playing stuff. In fact, yeah, let me switch over. Let's switch over to the good old desktop. Just a moment. I need, where are you? Those revival games, yeah, those are bad. Too bad Prototype 3 never happened. I was talking about Prototype 2 earlier. Oh, well, this is great. What's going on here? Come on, you. They revived the point and click eventually, though, and I heard that was decent. I feel like the entire time I've been playing video games, people have been talking about the death of point and click games. It seems like they finally gave up on prophesizing its end now that there's so many like successful indie ones and revival projects and stuff. But I feel like people were always saying like, yeah, point and clicks they're dead, they're on their way out, and I feel like that never really happened. They certainly slowed down for a time, but there were always people working on revivals and other stuff. Where are you? There you are. All right, let's do this. They were dormant for ages. I mean, I would need to see a timeline. I would need to see like a timeline of like 5 to 10 years where there were just no point and clicks coming out, because I don't think that happened. I feel like every article I would see in like PC Gamer or online or something, prophesizing the death of the point and click adventure would also mention like recent releases or stuff. All right. Oh God. Do I have to do something? Hang on. Hang on. I think that's a probably. Hang on one sec. I forget how I did this the last time. This is gonna be a little annoying. We'll just do it over here. All right, come here display capture. I have need of you. Telltale are one of my least favorite pointy clicky game devs. I don't even remember like what of their stuff I played now. All right. Aha. Here we go. Okay, that's what I knew. Don't copy that floppy, chat. Don't do it. Please do not make illegal copies. Don't do it. Don't do it, chat. I know you're thinking about it. You're ne'er-do-wells on the internet. I know you're thinking about it, but yep. And yep. Sam Max Revival is all right. Some parts really hit. I don't think I actually end up playing a whole lot of Telltale games, all told. I like their Poker Night games. I like Poker Night, the Inventory 1 and 2. But I think I played the Back to the Future games, and that was it. If I remember. What's up, Helvey? Yeah, not really your jam. I think Telltale has some good games before they just ran their formula in the ground by doing sort of too similar to games too quickly. Remember being frustrated with the dialogue options in Telltale games? A lot of the time my character ends up saying the opposite of what you expect them to. I've heard people complain about that. Let's start a new hero. Do this. Choose your character. I would like to, yes. Nope. So you got your fighter, you got your magic user, you got your thiefy boy. What's up, Beth? How you doing? I'm gonna be magic-y guy. I've decided. I want to see how they handle magic. Okay. Well, let's see. What do you have? Wolf Among Us was a big problem with that. I actually watched a friend stream Wolf Among Us. And yeah, it seemed like magic user is just a JoJo character, just constant posing. Just constant posing. All right, well, let's see. We have a lot of points. I'm assuming we want to be smart and magical. Maybe a little hardier. The scene where he glassed that guy, Wolf Among Us. Telltale British because glass him is definitely a euphemism to stab someone with glass here and there. Yeah. Let's see. Is this your first time through the Quest for Glories? Yes. I played a tiny bit of this one just to see what it was like, and it seemed neat. And that led me to the eventual decision to do a full playthrough. And here we are. I want to do these last couple of points. I think I want to be... If I could pick locks too. Oh, they don't even let you do that. Oh, there's probably a cap on what you can do based on your class or something. Or your stats. Starting a new skill costs 30 points. Aha, okay. Well, good to know. Good to know. I think I'll be extra smart and a little bit lucky. And let's do it. This seems like a quiet little town. On the porch ahead of you are two people. The standing one is large, rather ugly, and playing with a yo-yo. The seated person smoking a pipe looks like he might be the sheriff. You'd not name your dude. The pipe greets you. Welcome to town. You're lucky you have made it down from the mountains before the snow blocked the pass again. It's gotten pretty dangerous outside of town, I understand. Any monsters have been trapped around here with the late snow. Between them and the brigands, we certainly could use a hero around here. Sheriff Schultz Meisterson. This is Otto Van Goon, my assistant. Good luck in your quest. So, wait, then what is... Where's my... No. I have no name. Does that matter? I am the wizard with no name. Did they ever say your name in any of the games? Did they ever use it in dialogue or something? Oh, damn his teeth. Special wizard poop stance. It can matter, but not in this game. Hello, awkward silence. Yeah, I like it. That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay. Not much to look at. What do we got? Sign reads, Hero's Tale Inn. Sheriff's office doubles as jail for the town. Hang out for the sheriff and the goon. The sign of the scissors above the door indicates the building contains a barbershop. I am unknown. I will kiss him. Ask about the mountain. You should know. You should came down from there. I want to know what you think of it, my mustachioed friend. This town was named after the barons of Spielberg. It used to be a lively place to be before the brigands came and drove all the bidness away. You can find a place to stay at the inn next door. You can learn about jobs available at the guild hall down the street. If you're interested in magic, you should visit the magic shop. There is still plenty to do and see here in Spielberg. The Stevens of Spielberg. The Baron Stefan, keeps mostly to himself at his castle north of here. We haven't seen him here in town for years. Magic. Just next to the inn is a small magic shop. The owner, Zara, will let you in if you have some abilities in that area. She's a strange one, all right. All right, smartass. The inn, go talk to the innkeeper, he'll help you there. Guildhall. The Guildhall is at the southwest corner of town. If you're looking for work, that's a good place to go. Something else? Oh, look at all this. Monsters! The monsters come down from the mountains every winter, but they're usually gone by now. The Baron just doesn't have enough men to handle them. Wolfgang is the one to talk to about monsters. They have a lot of experience with them. Spielberg used to be a very practical town, but lately he's been using more and more gaudy visuals. Wolfgang. Down to the Guildhall is the one to talk about monsters. They have a lot of experience. Yeah. Something else. The Brigands. The whole band of brigands hiding out somewhere in the mountains around us. They robbed a merchant just last week. Got a fair amount of treasure, I hear. Really enjoying watching this guy just go to town on this thing. Treasure? Obtaining treasure involves putting yourself in danger. If you're brave, foolish, or lucky, you might get some treasure. Holy Jesus, look at him go. Wow. Otto von Goon knows his shit. Danger! My friend, this world's filled with dangers. Sometimes I think it might be better to choose your danger rather than sitting around waiting for it, as I seem to do. Fun fact, Quest for Glory was originally supposed to be named Heroes Quest. There were issues with the title because Milton Bradley had a board game called Heroes Quest. Enough of this philosophical rambling. I'm content enough to be Sheriff of Spielberg. You can ask about your name. Can I ask about my name? Oh, I can ask about his name. I don't think I can have his name. Otto is a big help to me. He's very smart for a goon. His prisoners only suffer a few broken bones when he grabs them. Took a bit of doing to teach him to bring prisoners back alive, but he hardly ever forgets now. Had the original Heroes Quest when it came out kind of missed the text parser. Prisoners are simple. When someone breaks the law and we catch them, we hold them prisoner. Well, makes sense. That tracks. Adventure! You'll need to talk to the Baron about that, or go ask Wolfgang down at the Guildhall, which is down the street. So you're maybe going to be a hero. Well, we could surely use one around here with all the brigands. Heroes Quest would also be the most generic title ever. All right, enough already. Hey, you. You get no response. Fair enough. This is the town water supply. No wonder nobody ever comes here. I didn't play any text parser games when I was a kid. I think we had... Is that a cat person? That is, in fact, a cat person. Welcome, welcome, traveler, to the Hero's Tale Inn. I am Shamin at your service. May you find what you seek here. May I just... Have us look-see around. Well-fed fire purrs happily in the fireplace. The assortment of tools used to maintain the fire. Collection of designer plays loaned to the Hero's Inn by Mary Meister. Odor of cooking food wafts through the curtains. Door to some other room. Perhaps the proprietor can tell you what's in there. Authentic Polynesian mask is far, far from home. Hiram Plugmeister's double-barreled spittoons. Well, damn. Khajiit. Cute Khajiit. I think he's grooming himself. Very good food, very good drink, finest in town. Sit, rest. You'll be served by my Shima. So if I have me a C, you see a sign that says please don't touch. Besides, Shimi is watching you. Can I do this one? Take a seat at the table nearest the fire. How old is this game? 1989? This is the VGA remake, though. Well, hello, nurse. I am Shima. Allow me to serve you, Wanderer from Afar. Do you wish? That's my name. Wanderer from Afar. I like that. That's a good name. Hello. Ask questions. It is Shamin who's the speaker for the house, for I have much work to do to serve you. If you wish to know more about such things, then you should speak to him. I'm Shima, which means in the words of the kata, she of the dance. Dance. It is true I love to dance, but my soul cannot fly far from home. Shapier? Shapier is where we kata come from. It is warm and glowing and the sun is always bright. Well, why would you ever leave? That sounds great. Far to the south. Okay. Kata are quiet, gentle people. And cute, too. Do you know about this merchant? Abdullah will always be our guest and friend. Okay. Do I have anything? Do I have... Where's my inventory? There's my inventory. I have 4 gold pieces, 10 silver pieces, 5 food rations, a jerkin, and a dagger. Advanced Space Crusade is a board game. Games Workshop made with a bunch of space marines, scouts fighting Tyranids. Off to work. Have a good one, Numberless Dread. Thanks for coming by. You're now carrying 24 pounds of equipment, supplies, and whatever else you picked up along the way. You can carry up to 45 pounds of equipment without getting a severe backache. Okay. Cool. Good. I think I'm good. Head back out. Does magic already start blasting? Do I have... Is this the magic menu? What is this? What is this? What is this menu? Oh my god! What am I doing? What the hell am I doing? You're about as stealthy as the average goon. Okay. Is that sleep? What is this? Ah, that's my... Okay. Oh, I'm actually using stamina by doing this. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. This is your spells don't seem to work here. Okay. So then I started blasting. This door is locked. I forget. What was this? Barbershop. I don't think I need my qua trimmed. That's something awful's about, right? You can smell apples as you approach this corner. Good day and welcome to Spielberg. Would you like to buy some of my nice fresh fruits or vegetables? Oh, this is the centaur lady. I remember her. Hello, I am Hild, daughter of Heinrich Preferdenferden, farmer. My father is Heinrich Preferdenferden. We have some land to the north of town. It isn't very big, but we grow many things. You should be here during harvest time. Then you would see many fruits and vegetables. My mother has been dead for 3 years now. I still miss her. Awkward. Date? Thank you, but my father thinks I am too young. You would not permit it, but perhaps next year. Okay, well, good to know. Market. This is where I sell things from my father's farm. Vegetables. We have many kinds of fresh vegetables for sale. There are carrots, rutabagas, parsnips, and potatoes right from the ground at 5 for a silver. They're very good for you. We also have some apples. I guess it still is a bit of the old Ultima name job buy format of combos in a way. Sorry to hear about your dead mom. Want to go out? Oh, I can ask about all of these in turn. Tell me of apples. There's still some apples left from last season in the barrel. You may buy 10 for a silver since they are so small. Carrots. Carrots are my favorite vegetable. They are so crisp and sweet. Rutabagas. Rutabagas keep well over the winter months. Parsnips. Parsnips can be made into a tasty pie. Parsnip pie, you say. Turnips are good if you cook them in stews. All right. All right, let's check out the dry goods store. Like anyone who plays this eats vegetables. It looks like a dry goods store, but smells like a musty library. The stove feels nice on such a crisp day. Behind the counter and on the shelves are a variety of items for sale. The shopkeeper appears to ignore you while he reads a book. What's up, Arcane? How you doing? Oh, click through that. My, you look like an adventurer. We don't see too many around here. The brigands tend to get rid of most adventurers before they make it to town. I do try to stock them things adventurers can use. I actually would rather be an adventurer than a shopkeeper, you see. My items are pretty ordinary, though. You probably already have most of them if you've done any adventuring at all. We have here barrels appear to be filled with flour, salt, and look rather heavy. The stove is burning merrily away, making the shop seem almost too warm. Large lumpy sack. None of the clothes look like they fit. Looks like a standard broadsword behind that counter. Oversized shields suitable for ogres, goons, and frost giants. Goons are a species, huh? What's up, Freegalit? Quest for Glory. The Quest for Glory series is easily among my top 10 games ever. Nice. Imagine if there's a Mass Effect conversation. Tell me more about carrots. And you get interrupted or punch her out. Someone hated this guy when they made his portrait. The bottles, jugs, and canned goods more useful to a housewife than a hero. Well, that's sexist. There's a door to the back storage room. Bright sunlight streams in through the open window. Proprietor's teapot. Why, that's me, Caspar. I always wanted to be an adventurer. I read about them all the time. The book I was reading is about adventuring. Oh, this book is about adventurers trying to become a hero. The title is Quest for Glory, A Hero's Death. Equipment. Unfortunately, I have only standard weapons and equipment. I carry daggers and chain armor. Maybe someday I'll be able to carry magic ones, though. One of the ways a fighter gets an advantage is the only class that starts with a sword, but you can just buy a sword. Food. Adventuring rations aren't the tastiest food in the world, but they will keep you healthy and alert as you go along. A pack of 10 rations will cost you just 5 silvers. Flask. Very good idea. Carry an empty flask or two in case you want to pick up a liquid or something else that needs a container. Flasks are a great bargain at 2 silvers each. The sheriff and Otto protect this town. The sheriff used to be a real adventurer, you know. Hild says, find produce for a reasonable price. He's not going to talk much about his competition, I suppose. All right, well, we'll come back. I love you can transfer your hero between the different games of the series. Such a shame the Coles who developed these games didn't succeed with their modern version of Quest for Glory game. What happened there, Freegalit? There's no response. The lock is of a simple type. You don't say. Sounds like I could make an entrance if I had the right skills. What do we have here? Shop seems to be closed, although there's some dried up cupcakes in the window. There's a sign on the door which reads, which says "Gone Fishing." Butcher shop. Building looks old, dark, and a little seedy. The sign above the door depicts a beer stein. Yep. Everybody's gone fishing. Dark, but seems to be someone in there. I remember the guy in there. This door has been closed for a long time. There's nothing. Who am I trying to speak to? What am I doing? Actually, before I go down here, I would like to find... because there's obviously more stuff in town. Right? Is this, where does this go? Does this go outside? All right, I've left town. The breeze is cool. You feel a shiver deep than just the cold. You're really on your own now in a very dangerous place. No, I don't want it. I need an adult. I'm just imagining other Sierra series with character customization. Like if Leisure Suit Larry had it, you could decide what kind of Lech you are. Ah, here we are. Oh, cool. That's an eyeball. The eye over the magic shop door seems to be watching you. The only sane person here, at least she's not off her rocker. Oh my god. Okay, I know why some of you like this game now. You've come to the end of the main street. The town wall is to the south. You have an eerie feeling that someone is watching you or something. Judging from what the sign says, the building at the end of the street is a guild hall. Let's talk to the sane lady first. Really sleeping soundly, doesn't notice your presence. Constantly in awe of this game's level of pixel animation. Do you like this series more than King's Quest? I only just started it. I've never played many of the King's Quest games either. I had 5 when I was a kid. I played a bit of 1. I'm familiar with 3. I know of 7. I just realized I only know the odd-numbered King's Quest games. And yeah, I've never even touched Quest for Glory. We played a little of this one night a while back, which helped me decide to do a full playthrough of it. I've never been in this room, for example. They made the game Hero U from Rogue to Redemption, but they went the Kickstarter route. Had to do it twice due to them changing the focus of how the gameplay should be. Oh. Ooh, that sounds rough. This Adventurers Guild Hall reminds you of the one in your hometown. The traditional moose head and other stuffed monsters, Saurus, troll, griffin, dragon, cheetar, and the terrible Antwerp adorn the walls. You see a registration book on the table and the bulletin board full of job listings. The man seated near the window Must be the Guildmaster. He is snoring. And I can hear him snoring. Fire blazing cheerily in the fireplace helped warm the Guildmaster's old bones. Certainly a weird one. You've never seen anything quite like it. The plaque reads, Antwerp, slain by 2 guys from Andromeda. Oh. Aren't those the guys that that worked on Space Quest? Head is like a panther's, but the strong human-like quality is still rather frightening. The plaque reads, Cheetar, slain by Wolfgang Abenteuer. Given death, this monster remains awesome. The plaque reads, Dragon, slain by Baron Stefan von Spielberg. Looks like it must have been a particularly nasty troll. You wouldn't want to meet him in a dark forest. The plaque reads, Troll slain by Wolfgang Abenteuer. Here you set in the same world as Quest for Glory games. You play as a rogue in hero training. It's a good game, but unfortunately it didn't take off. That's a shame. Crossbreed of eagle and lion could have torn a man apart when it was alive. Plackery's griffin, slain by Wolfgang Abenteuer. Plackery under the moose says, courtesy of the Sierra Online prop department. Never saw Purple Saurus before he came to Spielberg, but it looks like a really stupid monster. Plackery's Saurus, slain by Hans Halfwitten. Amazing. Tapestry is so rotten it would probably fall apart at the slightest touch. I want to touch it. Past Adventurer's armor suit, you wonder why he doesn't need it anymore. Then you see the Cheetar claw marks. Hey, you. Guildmaster appears to be hard of hearing. Perhaps you should get closer. Do I need to poke him? Full Thrall's right-click context-sensitive menu interface was way ahead of his time. Ah, I was so busy I didn't notice you come in. Welcome, welcome. It is so seldom that we have new adventurers here. Most people think this valley is cursed. Well, is it? Oh, what a glorious day it was. Oh, hello there. Guildhall is where an adventurer can find out who needs someone brave and courageous. There are many jobs on the bulletin board over there. It's also a good place to talk about adventures on a cold afternoon. We used to play cards here once a week as well, but there are too few adventurers in Spielberg anymore. They all died from monsters or brigands, or they just got too old. Adventurers. Did I ever tell you about the time when Schultz and I rid this valley of Antwerps? Yeah, we were real adventurers then, and this is a real guild hall. Now we're just old men, and this is just a place to tell old stories. You can see some of the types of monsters that live around here if you look at our walls. There are trolls, griffins, cheetars, mantrays, and goblins wandering in the woods. I hear there are even some ogres and Saurus Rexes back in this valley. There was a time when Schultz and I had gotten rid of most of the monsters around here, but we're just too old for that now. Raven adventurers are meat-headed and idiotic. Trolls are very tough. Fortunately, they only come out at night. The woods are very dangerous at night. Saurus is a monster easy to avoid and easy to kill for a skilled adventurer. Ogres are a lot like goons, but even meaner, not as bright though. That's saying a lot. Goblins are not tough, but when they gang up, they can take out an unwary adventurer. Cheetars are ferocious creatures that charge out of nowhere and try to tear you to shreds. Sometimes they succeed. Mantrays, as weird things are magical, they are best avoided. Saurus Rex. Don't mistake those things for Sauruses. When they come at you, it's sometimes best just to run away. Bulletin board. Over in the wall there is where the jobs are posted for adventurers. Some have been there a long time now. There just aren't many good adventurers around here lately. Reward? You need to talk to either the Baron or the healer about that. The healer? Her house is just north of the town gate. She's a nice woman. Castle? Castle is just north of the healer's house. Was there anything? Trophies. Sheldon and I killed most of the monsters in those walls. All right. Anyway, what's this? And he's out. Sentry was made several years ago. It says, Baronet Barnard von Spielberg killed a troll near the Flying Falls on this 23rd day of October. Can I use this? You sign your name into the adventurer's logbook with a flourish. Hey, I did a thing. Now let's look at this. I'm official now, chat. I'm registered. Oh boy, reward for return of lost ring, inquire at the healers. Reward of 30 gold coins for the capture or death of the brigand warlock. Description: short, ugly, and wears brightly colored robes. Has a habit of laughing continually. Inquire at Spielberg Castle gates. poster is rather dusty and faded. The picture is a small child with braids. Rewarded 50 gold coins for the safe return of Elsa von Spielberg. Inquire at Spielberg Castle Gates. Wanted brigand leader. Description unknown. Appearance wears a cloak. Must provide proof of leader's identity. But they don't know who he is. 60 gold coins and title of Hero of the Realm. Inquire at Spielberg Castle Gates. Spell components needed. Cash or trade for potions. Inquire at the healers. Poster seems to have been here a while. It has a picture of a handsome but arrogant young man. Rewarded 50 gold coins for information leading to the return of Baronet Barnard von Spielberg. Okay. Okay. Same score font as Gold Rush. Battle Brothers gives you the best idea how dangerous orcs and goblins are in combat. All right. All right, all right. Let's go in here. You know what I love about these old adventure games, RPG games? Sometimes they go like just ham with the magic. Like magical stuff is just like this straight up portal to another plane of existence. People who use magic are just a different breed of human. Yeah, Megan M. Hawken was making a comeback. I did hear about that, yeah. Burning incense fills the room with a strange fiery scent. Like, this is just a little shop in a backwater nowhere town, and there's like, I mean, it looks like it's bigger on the inside. It's got this, what is this? You feel like you're floating on air, like a portal to some plane of air or something. Pentagram, some weird batwing creature, coals are glowing. Brown jar of crushed cockroach essence. You Dead Sea Scrolls, a couple of Red Sea Scrolls, a C++ scroll written assembly language, and others even more esoteric. Hello. Please don't kill me. See, that's fucking cool. I am Zara, and my companion is Damiano. The items in the shop are designed for those skilled in the use of magic. Is that... do I count? Hi. I'm both human and fairy folk. I draw my power from both. My name is Zara. This is my shop. Good for you. Fairy folk. We are people of power and magic and live in the forest from beyond the mountains to the west. Power. Power is the essence of magic, that which the wizard shapes and is shaped by. Battle Brothers orcs are much larger than humans, so weapons just ravage you. And when they wear armor, they're wearing armor built for orcs, so it's super thick and all-encompassing because their physiques can handle it. That's cool. Damiano is both my familiar and my friend. We share our lives and our magic. Familiar. Familiar is a creature of magical abilities which has been summoned to serve the wizard. The summoning of a familiar is the most powerful spell and can be cast but once. It binds the wizard and the familiar to the ends of their lives. The more powerful the wizard, the more powerful the familiar, although you cannot always judge power by a familiar's shape. This all sounds like foreshadowing. If you have the skill of magic, you can learn the way to cast spells by reading magical scrolls. Without the skill, you have no power. The more you practice spellcasting, the greater you shall become. Use it or lose it, right? Initiation. When you have mastered 9 spells, have the power to cast all, and proving yourself worthy by accomplishing a great deed, you must undergo initiation to become full wizard. There's a place in the distant south where you must journey, but first you must become a hero here. Okay. All right. That sounds like a plan. Power potion. Power potion restores your magical energy and costs 75 silver. My god. I want to be a hero. Master the arts arcane. Use those skills to vanquish the evil curse, and you'll become a true hero. You're not even a wizard yet. You're force sensitive. Unaligned force user or something. Spielberg. Much magic in this world for those who know how to use it. There's magic in this little town and a good deal of magic in this valley. Okay. I forget how you buy things. Probably not by like grabbing her. What if I show you money? Aha! Here we go. Fetch spell, flame spell, open spell, healing potion, power potion, vigorous potion. Okay. Use money on the thing. She's no thing, sir. So, I have a bunch of money. I'm guessing it's... okay, hang on. How much monies do we has? I don't know. 4 gold pieces and 10 silver pieces. Okay. What's the gold to silver conversion? Is it 100 pieces of silver per piece of gold, or what? Anyway, is this the... There's the save button. Go ahead and do that. Oh God, that's right. Day 1. Let's find out. I'm gonna buy... As you read the spell scroll, the spell is ingrained in your mind. Okay, so how much moolah do I have now? 1 gold piece and 10 silver pieces. All right, so that was 10 silver is 1 gold. Okay. Okay, so that was basically because I started. Yeah, okay. So I spent 3 gold on that. Got it. Okay. Okay. Well, I can open things now. Good for me. What's up, Kyote? Love the OG version. Never did get around playing this version though. Well, I've never played any of them. This is my first time doing any of this. So goodbye, Zara. Love the series. Okay, so I guess we're done down here. So one thing that confuses me a wee bit is they give directions like north and south and stuff. Are they saying like directions from here? Wish there was no real magic in the game. The spells were optical effects and illusions. That'd be pretty funny. Type your commands approach of Gold Rush would probably seem really archaic by today's standards. The last attempt at modernizing Gold Rush kind of bombed. So there's a castle in this town, right? There's a castle and there's a healer. I need to figure out where they are. The grimy window lets a little light into this tavern. It smells like stale ale and other more unpleasant things. The floor is covered with dirt and the bar with sticky beer. Smoke appears to be rising from the center cask behind the bar. To your right, 2 gamblers are playing cards. The bartender glares at you as you enter, and so does the ugly goon on the left. You get the impression that you're not welcome. All right, I know you well. It's a mighty unusual keg there. World-famous troll sweat is always fresh. It looks lean, mean, and green. Size of the ancient oak kegs, you surmise the drinking of large quantities of beverages is the main pastime in this establishment. It's a keg of genuine troll's sweat guaranteed to make your eyes water and your teeth rot. Not a pleasant sight. There seems to be something slimy spilled the stool and is eating into the wood. You think perhaps you should sit on the next stool over. Both are outside of town in the north. Okay, cool. Cool. So I've pretty much seen everything that's in town aside from the alleyway. Smooth out the piece of paper and read. B is starting to get suspicious. Hold off a bit on our meetings for a bit. I'll keep it posted by these notes. B. This is where the Barbara's lunch, I guess, has so much to drink. He looks embalmed. Bartender looks tough from his crew cut to his boots. The only thing soft about him is a tattoo which says Mama. Goon looks really tough and mean. He's not someone you want to fight. It's like some kind of card game. Butcher's wearing a blood-stained apron. Seems to be deeply involved in the game. Baker seems to be deeply involved in the game. They seem to be using old maid cards, but it looks like these guys aren't playing with a full deck. That's pretty funny. Dude. Grubby place must be an alley. It must be an alley. What else would it be? It feels strange here. Colder than the rest of town. There's some barrels discarded here. Beggar holds out a bowl towards you. Alms for the poor. Sure. I have an alm. Thanks. You know, it's really tough trying to make a living begging this town since the brigands started scaring all the trade away. It used to be such a nice place to live. My advice to you is not take up begging. It just doesn't pay. And don't go out at night. Early model of a hot dog stand, or it could be a hamburger stand. Barrel is empty and smells of sour beer. Back wall is one of the best examples of perpendicular wall that you've ever seen. It reminds you of the time when you thought about climbing Mount Everest. So I mentioned wanting Prototype to come back, and I agree. I played that not knowing what to expect, and the fact that they just let you be Neo with no morality track is great. Bio Neo. I've always wanted to play Prototype. Well, it seemed pretty normal. There's some curious marks on the north ends of the buildings. So what, like back here? Can't do much with that. is in fact a grubby alley. Ah, well. Where we? Yeah, I gave you already. Word of warning to you: don't drink the dragon's breath. Yeah, we learned that the hard way. All right, well, I guess let's see if we can make it to the castle / healer's place. Very few games allow you to eat humans that quickly. That's how you know you're in for a good time. Really fun by sprint level 2 or 3. The sprint is tearing up parts of the bitumen in the road. Respect Prototype for that. Oh, hey, where'd they go? Time is passing, huh? That's why they told me not to go out at night. It's an old broken down cart. Car of wooden sign reads Spielberg. Heavy forest looms to the south. The trees are just ordinary trees. Road from town branches here. The north fork leads past the healer's hut to the Baron's castle. You remember having entered the valley along the eastern road just before a storm closed the pass. Eastern fork brought you here. Okay. Yeah, okay. Hello, Levitons. How you doing tonight? VGA remake. Oh, yeah. We're doing it. It's happening. It's real. We're just cruising. We're just cruising. This is fine. Everything is fine. Seems like kind of a bad idea to put the healer's hut outside of town. Like, what if there's an emergency in town? Well, it appears a recent avalanche has sealed off the road leading out of the valley. Larch. Rock Hudson. Ash, Christmas, or maybe scrub oak. Do you really care what kind of tree this is? No, never mind. All right, I think it might have given me some odd, like, I think it might have given me the wrong descriptions of which road is which. Seems to be a fox north of the road. Aw, are you okay, buddy? Help me, brave and kind hero. My foot is caught in this trap. If I had hands like you instead of paws, I could free myself. Oh, I clicked past that. Foot's caught in this trap, yeah. Okay. You spring the trap. In exchange for your kindness, I will give you some advice and a bit of information. First of all, it sometimes pays off to be polite, even to rude people. As for the amusing tidbit, Baba Yaga put an enchantment on the Baron's daughter some years back. To break the spell, you need to talk to the Dryad. Au revoir, ta-ta, for now, be seeing you. Huh, okay. Interesting. Can I have this, by the way? I can't do much with that. Trap is an especially nasty piece of work. Besides the long, spiky bits, well, never mind. Suffice to say, you would not enjoy being caught in it. Something kind of funny about a semi-photorealistic fox talking at you. Please, sir, let me go. Baba Yaga, huh? I heard to be light, even to rude people, you fucking douchebags. I mean, hi. Something not regularly. What if it was a bobcat? Kill it with fire. Only way to be sure. Aha! Aha. Is that a little pterodactyl? The bright smell of fresh herbs mingles with the aroma of wood smoke as you come up to a hut by the side of the road. Hello. Creature looks more like a small flying lizard than a bird. Oh my god. Okay, I'm not off base here. Hello, do you speak? You get no response. Well, fine. House looks cheery and well kept as the sign of the healer above the entrance. Well, let me in. Keep. You politely knock on the door. After a moment, you hear the inside bolt slide open. A voice from inside says, "Come on in." And so we shall. Well, hi there. Oh, there's another one in here. The fragrances of herbs mingle with some rather unpleasant odors as you step into the healer's house. Oh, God. Being lit from below, always a bit off-putting. Lovely day, isn't it? Ma, you look very healthy for an adventure. You must be new. What can I do for you? Radkeys, thank you for the follow. What can I do for you? I can sell you healing potions if you like. I also buy spell components if you're interested in gathering some for me. Don't mind me. I always have so much to do around here. Well, let's talk business then, lady. Healer. My name is Amelia Appleberry, but mostly I'm just known as the healer. I will be happy to sell you some potions. I live here with my pet, Pateri. That's him. Pet. Oh, that's my pet Pateri, the pterosaur. He has a girlfriend, Teresa, with a nest in the oak outside my door. Pateri keeps me company and listens while I chatter as I work. It's interesting that she doesn't go straight back to dialogue. I have to keep clicking on her. Species of flying lizard, I understand they can grow quite large in the south. Ring. My ring is shaped in gold like a braid of the herb Athelis with an entwined leaves. I don't know how I lost it. I hardly ever take it off. Okay, so she lost a ring. I will give 6 golds to the person who returns my ring as a gift when I graduated from the College of Healing. I just got reminded of a point and click I should add to the list. Simon the Sorcerer. Potions. I make and sell healing potion, power potion, vigor potion, and undead unguent. What's unguent? What does that mean? What does unguent mean? Potions used to heal damage and keep wounds from getting worse. This has gotten pretty dangerous around here, and a healing potion can be quite useful in a serious situation. Vigor potions used to revitalize yourself after vigorous exercise, restore stamina. Stamina is a measure of the energy your body uses as you work or play. Power potions restore the energy you need to cast spells. Undead unguent is used to drive off the minor undead such as zombies or floating spirits. It doesn't last long, so you should use it near where you are going to encounter such thing. Healer's kind of scary looking in this version. I know, right? I am off-put. Soft, greasy, or viscous substance used as an ointment or for lubrication. Oh, so we can lube these zombies up. And apparently that wards them off. I guess if I was lubed up without my consent, I would want to get the hell out of there pretty quick. There are not too many zombies in this land. Too damp, I suppose. There are some floating spirits, I have heard. Floating spirits are the ghosts which usually hang around graveyards at night. They're dangerous, so don't go near them unless you use some unguent first. Magic. I have the skill to use my magic to create potions, and I'm a bit proud about it. Not everyone can do that, you know. Well, I'll be able to eventually. Spell components. I always need ingredients for making potions. Right now, I need some of Irana's flowers, magic mushrooms, troll beard, and let me think. Oh, yes, cheetar claws. Yeah, you're going to be waiting a while on those. KY jelly is an unguent. Good to know, Dave. It's exactly the kind of pillow talk we need. I'd be happy to pay you if you bring me some. I'll also buy back any empty flasks you have so I can recycle them. Waste not, want not, after all. Troll beard. Trolls around here are tough monsters that cannot stand the light of day and are found only at night or in caves. They're very difficult to kill. Pay 2 healing potions for the beard of a troll. Use flowers from Rana's Peace, the north, in nearly all my potions. I have some of the magic of the place, even when they're dried. Oh, good. Okay, so I can sell... It's not a package deal. It's not like a modern quest where you have to get everything together and then chuck it all at once. She'll pay individually for each of these. I get 5 silvers for a flask of flowers. Almost due north of here is the meadow called Rana's Peace, a very magical area, and I understand there's a place of safety. It's beautiful all year, for the flowers are always in bloom. Flasks. I'll pay you 1 silver for each empty flask you bring me so I can use it for more potions. Actually, I guess I need a flask then, huh? Cheetar looks like a cross between a panther and a man. It's vicious and tough. Unless you're a very tough fighter, you'd best try to get away from it. If you do manage to kill it, I'll pay 5 silvers. 5 silvers for each claw is not much. Apparently a Codename KND episode of the parody of Mince from Baldur's Gate of all characters. Kind of surprised by that. I mean, when fans get into media production, they'll sneak their loves in wherever they can. Should call them Cheetah Men. Mandrake is used in a variety of spells, mostly for evil purposes. Mandrake must be pulled from a dead man's grave at midnight. The root is particularly powerful. Castle. You see Spielberg Castle over my yard outside. The Baron lives there with only his guards for company, so I hear. Son, he was just a young, dashing man. We last rode off. He never returned. Daughter, the dear child, and still picture with her beautiful blonde hair done up in braids. She was so sweet. Hard to believe she's gone. Brigands is brutes. Always having to heal someone they've beaten up and robbed. I hate thieves. Yeah, same. What do you have to sell? Potions. For many, 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 many silvers. All right, well, that's that. Bye, Pateri. Oh, by the way, if you happen to find a ring on your adventures, I'll ask my favorite gold ring. I'll give a reward to the one who returns it. All right, well, let's keep an eye out for that. Made of twigs, leaves, and herbs, probably stolen from the healer's garden. There's a bird-like creature sitting in the nest. Why do I have a funny feeling that the ring is probably up here? I bet Teresa stole it. Yeah, dude, no, there's something sparkling in there. I thought I saw something yellow in there. All right. Gatehouse is a massive structure. The portcullis closing off access to the castle. There's a teeny window here. Can't say anything through the window from here. What ho, sir? My name is Carl. Good for you, Carl. Yeah, let's just pose at each other. So weird there's a currency exchange of gold and silver, but all the prices are listed in silver. Yeah, I don't love that. It'd be nice if everything was just in silvers. This is the castle of Baron Stefan von Spielberg. Stablekeeper could use a strong young person to help clean out the stables. It does not pay much, but it's good, honest work. If you'd like to take the job, come in. Baron, my lord sees no one since the loss of his son and daughter. Baronet Bonnard von Spielberg was a proud young man and had the dark hair and eyes of his father, the Baron. He rode off one morning and his horse returned without him. The horse had been raked by the claws of some large animal. There's still a reward offered for the safe return of the Baronet, but I fear he is dead. I think I see how this is going. Return the Baronet and Elsa von Spielberg for 50 golds. Clean out shit is what you're good for. If captured death of the brigand warlock, there's a reward of 50 gold. For the captured death of the brigand leader, there's the reward of 50 gold and title of Hero Spielberg. Gotta make guy. Hero! Here the realm of Spielberg is a title of respected honor. A true hero can release this land from its curse using its intelligence and courage. Well, I've got one of those things. Loss. 10 years ago, the Baron's daughter Elsa was stolen away by magic. 5 years back, the Baronet Bernard von Spielberg went on a hunt from which he did not return. This is all clearly part of Baba Yaga's curse. Okay. Anyway, how do we feel about that stable? Cleaning up after the horse is a good way to build up your muscles. Well, can we do the damn thing? Okay, apparently we can. This guy looks like a Muppet. Oh, look at VGA Games. I forget if wizards in this can pick nose. If you can't, it's worth trying. Oh my god. Hello. All right. Empty wagon stands rotting in the courtyard. Castle central keep rises above the rear of the courtyard. Grounds are neglected and overgrown. Castle walls feel very solid. I guess we're not going in there then. Oh, it's a thief skill. You can pick nose. Oh, wait. Doors are securely locked and barred from the inside. All right, well, never mind then. Point me at the shit. You can, you shouldn't yet, but you can. Oh, it's getting dark. Darkness falls. The stable of the manure is beginning to pile up. Horsey, Baron was once known for his many fine and noble steeds, and only a few aging animals remain in his stable. There's nothing to do there. Castle stable looks like it holds about 6 horses. It could use some cleaning up. To the northwest, you can see the castle central keep. Horses have plenty of hay to eat. Holds drinking water for the horses. Oh, you think cleaning the stable is a daytime task? Okay. If you roll a thief and then try to pick your nose, your character shoves a lockpick up their nostril. If your lockpick level is low, impales the brain and dies. If you're good lockpicking, you can open your nose. The gates are closed for the night. Wait, so I just live here now? I just live at the castle tonight? Well, I hope there's a place to stay. Castle's garden area, the doorway leading from the castle keep. Building's appearance is deceptive. It evidently extends well in the castle wall. From your present vantage point, the barracks looks like it looks like it could house some 60 guards. There's no answer to your knock. The guards must all be asleep. Well, what am I supposed to do? Find somewhere soft to sleep. I guess I could climb into the hay. Maybe. I guess I can't sleep in the manure-filled stables. It's dark and cold and I want to come inside. No, wrong way, wrong way. Isn't there like a, hang on, there's a thing. Yes. This is sleep all night. You barely get to sleep when you hear the guards searching the castle grounds for bums. You decide it's time to make like a tree and leave. The gates are closed for the night. Well, okay, so I can't sleep here, but I also can't stay here. I hide down here. Well, as you sleep in the hay? I mean, I can't interact with it. Maybe I just need to like hide over here. It'd be more comfortable to sleep on clean hay in the stable. Is there clean hay in the stable though? Maybe this works? Hey, you, it's bad enough you hang around here all day, but I sure ain't gonna let you sleep here before you worked enough to earn it. Well, I can't. You do a quick equipment check, everything seems to. No, but I want to just. Oh, God. I can't do anything. I'm stuck. Quest for the ways in which Sierra bones you. I realize there's a detail slider. I don't know what it does. I'm gonna put it up. The sleeping policy will remain in place until all employees are fully awake. Well, soft locked already. I mean, I guess I just have to wait around in real time for the night to pass. It's weird that they don't just kick you out of the castle if they're not going to let you do anything in the castle. "12 more hours left." All right, chat. Well, what do you want to talk about? The hand, the interact button. I don't know if you tried. I tried that on the hay. There's no response at all. Yeah, there's no option to interact. Turn the lights off. Your character can't sleep with the lights on. Ah, okay. That makes a lot more sense. Okay. Well, is there something like Can I spend I don't see a reason why I can't spend the evening cleaning, but I guess just clicking on the stables isn't how you do that. Manage engage a very specific set of circumstances I've never seen before. The night is still young on day one. I don't want the night to be young. I want the night to be old. So I did this by getting into the castle and then not cleaning up the stables before night fell. Great. Seriously good QA tester. I am a natural. I did work hard. Oh wait, maybe I can do short rests. You're too impatient to rest right now? Bro, we need to pass the night. Oh my god. I'm literally locked in the castle. And I don't want to be. This is just Insomnia Simulator. Try running around and wearing down your stamina. Oh, like knocking myself out. Talk to the horse all night. Okay, whee! The Baron looking out his window and into the courtyard at night is like, what is that idiot doing? Run like a dork. Look, he puts his whole body into it, okay? Ha-cha-cha-cha-cha. I hate it so much I don't need a simulator for that, unfortunately. Use a flaming bag of poop on door. Same here, that's why it reminds me a lot of it. All right, let's see if I can rest for a while now. All right, I rested for 60 minutes. It is now, what is it? It is the middle of the night on day one. Cool. Can I rest some more? Okay, I made another 60 minutes. Too patient to rest right now. What time is it? What time is it? Still the middle of the night. I need some magical Ambien. How are you liking Quest for Glory? I think it's really funny that I ended up in this situation. It's a shame because I would like to get to the questing and possibly as a result some glory. But instead I have to run around the castle grounds like an idiot for a while. Ambien would explain a lot of adventure game puzzle logic. Check. Your first quest is to clean out some shit after you run around all night, yeah. What do you mean? What's my what? Where are we at? Stamina is 17 of 18. Jeez. Maybe because you have to engage in a very specific set of do these things and don't do these other things to get in the situation. Can you nap for 30? Oh yeah, maybe I wasn't tired enough for the full 60, but maybe I could have done 30. Proves the game is mechanically dense and is able to fuck up like this, and that's a plus. It's interesting. It's definitely interesting. All right, I'm gonna just leave for 60 minutes. But that's it. It is not yet dawn on day 2. Can I please do something? There's nothing to do. Maybe there's like, okay, I bet there's like a person, like maybe I have to talk to like a stable keeper or something. Maybe that's why I couldn't do anything. I was just smiling and nodding through his rage right now. There's no rage here. I can't rage at this. It's too charming. It's too charming to rage at. Stable genius. Very stable genius. Very stable. Look. We're already almost 10% of the way through the game if the score at the top is to be believed, which it probably isn't, but we're doing great, okay? We're making some nice, steady progress through the game by doing just everything fucking wrong. This is good. This builds character. It's a good character building experience. Village Fool Simulator where we run around all night is looking good. But I don't think anybody's gonna throw any pies at me or tomatoes. Have you ever played Pathologic? No. No, I have not. I've read/seen part of a playthrough of the original game. I have them. I have the original Pathologic, I have the remake of the original Pathologic, and I have Pathologic 2. And I just haven't played any of them. Because, I mean, let's be honest. You have to be in a very, 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 very particular mood to play Pathologic. You have to be mentally and physically prepared for that. Someone approaches you looking for some more. Oh, thank you, Christ. Yes, please, God. Yes. Good, take a rake. All right, we're accomplishing things now, chat. This is totally worth it. I spent all night running around the castle grounds. I don't pay you to rest, get to work. So now we can shovel shit for all of day 2. How do we do? Okay, come on over here. Oh, good, I can turn the lights on, thank you. Right here, Stableman hands you some coins and says, now you're 5 silvers richer. Excellent. So what did that do statistically? Put a hit on her stamina. Actually raised 3 of our stats, huh? Like significantly. That's pretty cool. What's the word, sir? Work a symbol, grab a rake and clean this place up. 5 silvers each time you clean the stables. Horse. We used to have some of the finest horses in the north. When the Baron still cared about things other than his troubles, now we just have this one outside and the 2 in here. Ever since the trouble started, the Baron just hasn't been interested in his horses. You ask me about anything to do with magic? I don't want to know. Used to ride the black horse over there. Don't tire me out with a bunch of questions. Can't you see what a hard life I have? Yeah, you've got it real tough. Bossing around somebody doing good, honest work for you. In some games, which day it is matters quite a lot, and this one doesn't matter at all. Cool. Good to know. Baron was once known for... Nay. Nay, sir. I say again, nay. Oh, it's people. Hi, people. This is the castle of... Yep. Baron's daughter has been gone. My name is Pierre. What's your name? Frederick and Pierre. Barracks are off to my right. We have no business going there. I asked him about his gold. Oh, he won't talk to me anymore. I asked him about his bald spot. He won't talk to me. And with that, I soft locked my game. Well, hello there, sir. Who the hell are you? Ha, ho, he, ha, turn, parry, thrust. If you're addressing me, sir, you must respect me enough to address me to my face. Hi, yes, hello, hi. I am the weapon master, expert swordsman and trainer. The sword is the finest of all weapons. It requires an equal measure of skill and strength. The skills of the sword are thrust, swing, parry, and dodge. Timing of such actions is critical to the success of the fighter. Was he wearing chairmail on his head? Yeah, it must be a hell of a bald spot. Like, you must have been able to see the sheen of his bald pate through the chainmail. Practice is a way to refine or improve one's skills. Friendship. Please don't bore me, young adventurer. Ask me about something more interesting. Don't bore me with that. Fighting. Fighting is both an art and a skill. Skill in the use of muscle strength and the agility of control is an art in outwitting and outmaneuvering the opponent. I am, of course, a skilled artiste. Do you fight? Skilled teacher as well as a skilled fighter. However, the combat skill I teach relies on the subtle alternation of strike and parry. As I observe that you have no skill in the use of parry, you would receive no benefit from my lessons. Got it. Got it. Got it. The brigands fight remarkably well for riffraff who have not had the benefit of my training. There are cowards who like to hide behind their shields, but I must admit they do that well. Should you find yourself face to face with one of the brigands, I suggest you mirror their techniques. Use parry or dodge until your opponent lowers his shield to attack, and strike before he can get his spear into attack position. Interesting. Real Hulk Hogan going on. Hey, here's a guy. Go away. This is just the barracks for us guards. Well, you want to talk? I'm not here to answer stupid questions. Go talk to Carl the Gatekeeper. Talk to anyone about almost anything. Ha-ho, hee-ha-ho-hoo. All right, well, I'm going to pop a save here because obviously I've accomplished so very much. And then let's leave the castle and see what be about these parts. We walk like we need to clean out our pants. Well, we were cleaning the stables all morning. Actually, yeah, how long did that take anyway? Mid-morning. Okay. So don't get locked in again. Oh, why, hello, sir. Centaur stops raking his approach. Yes, please don't rake me. I am Heinrich Verferden. I live in town with my daughter Hild, who sells our produce on Market Street. Hild is a bright little filly. I'm very proud of her. Farmer's Market. Stand in the northeast. Produce is not the finest this time of year, but you'll not find better than the Verden fruit come harvest time. All of their teeth are nightmarish. We grow fine fruit in our little orchard and sell at our stand in town. There you'll find fresh cherries in the spring, peaches in the summer, and apples in the fall. It is truly a sight to see. That means it's fall right now? And grow enough on this little plot to feed my family in the village. You should see this field during the summer. Vegetables. A few carrots and potatoes left from last season. I'm just starting to plant the crops now. A couple of months, I'll have some cherries. Apples won't ripen until fall. Much work for me to do, and I bid you good day. No, you don't. No, you don't. Centaurs are very ancient and proud people. Good for you. Brigands attacked me a few months ago. I'm a strong fighter. My hooves are deadly, but there were too many of them. My right leg was broken, and there is no pride for a centaur who cannot run. If it had not been for the unlikely intervention of their leader, I would be dead. Really? Okay. That's interesting. Let's wait for the day when they'll hold dirt and flowers. Ah, he has a shovel. So he has a shovel. She said the apples she had were left over from fall. Okay. Going for a nice little stroll in the woods, I think. Just having me a little look-see around. Right, it's snow that's blocking the pass. Okay. Gibraltar they ain't. You can say that again, brother. Hey, I found that field. The meadow lies covered with a blanket of flowers, unusual for this early in the spring. Oh, never mind spring. Ha! It's warm even though surrounded by the late snows of winter. A large carved stone lies flat on the ground. You feel as though someone gentle was watching over you. You feel that you are safe here. The air has the fresh, clean scent of the mountains, accompanied by numerous perfume-like fragrances. Large stone appears to be ancient and deliberately placed. Marks carved in the stone almost look like writing. No amount of physical effort will be able to move this stone. You get no response. All kinds of colorful and flagrant flowers and grasses cover the meadow. Small tree is most amazing. It bears blossoms and fruit at the same time. The fruit on its boughs seems to shyly appear and disappear, shimmering. Cool. Can I have one? There's no need to climb, little tree. Where you going, buddy? Sweet, juicy fruit of the tree is amazingly satisfying and refreshing. Have some of these flowers? As you pick a variety of the sweet-smelling flowers, they seem to glow in your hands. You put them safely away. So now I have 5 flowers. Okay, cool. Get fed, nerd. Anything else around here? You're at the snow line. All around you, except for the forest, the rocks and mountains glisten with slippery snow. Well, this is very, very nice. I like it here. Let's be on our way. Let's see, what's this way? Oh, Jesus, it's gonna be death. Hostile intent is evident, you prepare for battle. Okay, how do I fight? Oh, Lord, okay. Ow. I guess I ran away. I don't know what those buttons do. Oh, Lord have mercy. Do not want. I don't think I want that either. I don't think I want that either. I am the brave adventurer. Right, okay, this guy's determined. Will he follow me all the way back? You cannot defeat my brisk stride. Yeah, this dude's hellbent. Hi. Good to see you. Okay, I guess that made him go away. Cool. Where let's see. So I am hurt. I'm tired. Kite into the village like in Gothic. What's this way? More woods. Actually, wait. Before we do this, before we wander around more, let me see if I actually have the right kind of flowers. Were these the kind of flowers that the healing lady wanted? Well, hello there. Would you like these? Would you like me to just voice them upon ye? Thank you. I can always use flowers from Uranus piece and potion making. Here are your silvers. Okay, cool. I made some money. Cool. I made some money. So now I have 1 gold piece and 19 silver pieces. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. It's effectively 29 silver pieces, right? All right. Good and cool. I recommend making a world map. It's not Legend of Zelda big, but Spielberg is fairly large. Perhaps. I remember doing that for King's Quest V. I actually mapped out the entire desert in King's Quest V. I was pretty proud of that. And it was also extremely necessary. Turns out it was very, very necessary. Now, I'm curious about this because it feels like the town should be over here. Well, this is something. Must be the town graveyard. What a rundown place. Certainly creepier here even during the daylight hours. Large stone you're facing has been engraved with this message. Here lies Lester Moore, gored 6 times by a wild boar. No less, no more. Save? Okay. Day 2 spoops. Graves seem to be placed haphazardly in the tiny graveyard. All appear to be old and poorly maintained. What the hell is this? Red root growing out one of the graves has a strange and evil appearance. Well, I think I know what that is. Massive grate covers a hole, keeping you from seeing the bottom. All right, I gotta know what happens if you pull this out. You wrenched the mandrake plant free from the tombstone on which it's grown. Somehow you thought this would be a lot harder. You wonder if you did this right. The root shrivels and twists in your hands until nothing is left. Astonished, you look at your empty hands. And that soft locks you? Okay. So it is a Sierra game. So it is a Sierra game. Well, that's good to know. We'll just leave that alone. Wouldn't be Sierra without that. One of the very few ways you can soft lock yourself. Dude, what the hell? Oh, huh, I can't get over there. Trees covered with old dried fruit from last year. Old archery target looks as though it has not been used in quite some time. All right, interesting. Brigand! Ruffian! Foul hoodlum! All right, you're gonna be a pain in the dick about this, so yeah, let's learn something about combat, I guess. Ow. I don't know that spell. I don't know that spell either. What am I doing? Oh. Oh, that's dodge, okay. What a monster! It's a tough battle and you lost. Never fear, all you have to do is restore your game. And what do you mean restore what game? That's funny. You're enchanting your dagger, it'll do extra damage. Oh, okay. I love the look of the VGA remake, but the combat was somehow worse than the EGA version. Well, I guess we're gonna have to work this out eventually. That seems not good. Wait, I did it! My God, I won one! How is that possible? It's dead, of course. You search your opponent. What a waste! No treasure! I mean, what, did you think it was gonna have, like, gold coins shoved in its armpits or something? I get no response. Amazing. Amazing! I killed something, chat. And I didn't die. I guess I got experience from that? Definitely not in great shape. Main offense is Flame Dart, which you don't know yet. You did it. You got a glory. Glory is mine. The fruit on this tree is withered and swarming with hornets. You think better about picking it. Can I touch this? You feel the holes where daggers and arrows once hit the target. Okay, just says the same thing. Yeah, no, I don't think I'll. I don't think I will do that. As a matter of fact. Well, there's a something. Hollow Log looks somberly back with its single giant eye, and you know at once that nothing is to be gained by investigating this gaunt relic of a more vertical past. Stick basically anything one of those. You can't do much with that. You get no response. Something about that doesn't seem right, though. Okay, I know where that goes. All right, cool. We have circumnavigated the town. Who's this fine feller here? Next to the town's wall, you notice a man who appears to be waiting for someone. His dagger looks like a particularly deadly weapon, and the thief handles it with great skill. It's in it for me. If you give me a silver, I might have a bit of info you can use. Okay. You may give... Wow, okay. For another silver, I can tell you about where to go to find the Baron, Baba Yaga, or some goblins who have a lot of treasure. So if you want some information, hand me some cash. Oh, you have to give him 2 at once? All right, fine. What do you want to know? Tell me monsters. Lots of monsters in the valley. Most of them are wimps, though. The Gerblins. Little pests are just northwest of the cemetery. They're a bunch of wimps. Okay. Okay. Northwest of the cemetery, you say? A good time. Try the Dragon's Breath at the bar. Wow, what a dick. What an absolute dick. Now, I have a question about him that I think this is about to become relevant. Did you get the healer ring? No, I know where it is, but I'm not sure how to get it, or I haven't really thought very hard about how to get it. Really. Now, does that guy tell you stuff that's there no matter what? Or are we doing this? Okay. Does that guy tell you stuff that's there no matter what? Or does stuff appear because he tells you about it? Boo. I guess we need to go rest. We're too tired for this bullshit. What's up, Shay? What year was this game? Yes, 1989. This is the VGA remake of it, though. Stuff he tells you about is there whether you ever talk to him or not. Okay, cool. In that case... cut right to the chase and ask him about Baba Yaga. Ugly hag who lives in a weird house who knows some magic or places due west of the Baron's place. Can't miss it. And for 2 gold, I'll tell you how to get into her hut. Ah, interesting. Want a good time? Yeah. Fuck off. What spells do you know? Open. I know. Open. Pap, pap. Let's see. Okay, I gotta figure this out. Because I'm hurting and I'm tired. So let's figure out what stuff does. Very good stew of newborn lamb along with honey chicken for a mere 3 silvers. Coffee is included in the price of the meal. Yes. Okay, you're not hungry. Okay. So instead, room. Yeah, but give Shameen 5 silvers and you may have a bed to dream upon. Ah, okay, that guy. Fling money at him. Too early to go to bed, you don't feel tired enough to sleep. Okay, well, fine. Quest for Glory 2 is why I'm a furry. Khajiit has wares to sell if you have guilt to spend. Series always made its food sound really good. So what is my... Hang on a sec. So... Hunger and thirst aren't stats. They're just their own things. Resting will restore my stamina. Perhaps you can do that. What do you mean, perhaps you can do that? Oh, perhaps you can do this. Takes a lot of skill and practice to climb this tree. Oh yeah, I'm no good at climbing things. I imagine I'll need a more magical solution for that. Resting will restore a little health if you're down in any... What time is it? Mid-afternoon. I think you just said your skill what did it? No. If there's a change in your stats, it turns red, and I definitely don't have any climbing skill now. Oh, you saw it says, okay, that's no worries. I wonder. So you can just rest anywhere, huh? Okay. Little bit of health back. If you climb enough, you can boost things like vitality. So this is one of those RPGs where you gain stats by doing things. You gain skills by using skills. Okay. Like Final Fantasy 2. Or like, you know, Morrowind. You just have to have the skill to start with. Okay. All right. So this is a graveyard. So northwest of here will be my doom. will be the end of me. Paladin says, Quest for Glory 2, the more good you do, the more good you can do. Well said. Well said, well spoke. One strange bush. Okay, this is really funny. A goblin steps out of the bush. The goblin doesn't mean look in his eyes. You prepare for battle. Dude's not very good with this shit. I bow! You threw that dead goblin a long way. Nice, go me. Found 5 silvers concealed in the pouch. You take the silvers. I see you down there. You're in the Goblin Central Combat Training Zone. You wonder where all the goblins are coming from, but don't worry about it. It's just one of those little unsolved mysteries of the universe. It's Hollywood, a virtual goblin. Okay, that's really funny. Your money's no good here. So I found a place where you can fight goblins, huh? Okay, so that's just a place. Ah, I see you there. Oh god, there's 2 of them. Wait, you expect me to fight 2 of these? You're so exhausted at everything you do hurts, better get some rest. Well, I can't exactly rest in the middle of a fight. You can die from overwork. That was a little too much for you. You collapse from exhaustion and die. Okay. All right. Okay. No, Mr. Hero, we expect you to die. All right. So I'm going to be plumb tuckered out after I fight. No, not that goblin. Not that goblin, that goblin. Not there, there. Hey. All right, I got my 5 silvers. So I am tired and hurt. So what happens if I try to... Okay, you can't rest here. Resting here, not an option. I see you there. You little... Oh, good, now it's dark. Oh, good, now it's dark. Oh, good. Now it's dark. I guess we could try to get back to town. I do remember what they said about going out at night. I'm sure this will be very exciting. It's so quiet. It's so quiet. God damn it. All right, time management. Time management is something I need to work on in this game. Almost too quiet. Well, we gotta find something to do. Meadow with the tree said it was safe. Yeah, I remember that. Thought a bit about that. That's probably bad. Oh yeah, that's hella bad. Aha! 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 I'm tiring myself. I can't do this. I can't even hit this guy. Fleeing is not an option, apparently. Yeah. All right. Yeah, good night, Gracie. All right. Well, I think at this point I have a plan. Ta-da! No wonder he beat that goblin easily. He's bushed! Alright. Let's head back to town. You're so cute. Let's head back to town while it's daylight hours. So, am I right in assuming that well, okay, earnest question. Is this game built more around earning loot to progress or finding stuff? Puzzles? Okay. Good. Good. Okay. First request for Glorious adventure games with RPG elements. Last was an RPG with adventure game elements. Oh, hello, hi. Take a seat at the table nearest the fire. Oh, Jesus Christ, what? Oh, it is indeed sad and dangerous times we live in when a man who struggles daily to keep from starving should be robbed of all his earthly possessions. Not now, cat lady. I'm trying to think. 2 weeks ago, I was going to be wealthy beyond what you could dream of. I, Abdullah Du, would be the first merchant into this valley this year, but my life was shattered by brigands. Is he offering to rob you? The band of brigands ambushed us just as we crossed the pass into the valley. There were about 12 brigands, including a huge minotaur. Jesus. There's also a leader and some sort of wizard. They first used some sort of magic which blinded us. Then they overwhelmed my 6 guards and my assistants. All my trade goods taken from before me. I am now but a beggar living off the generosity of my friends. The wizard threw something at us that caused my eyes to be blinded with tears and my nose to be forced to sneeze. I was helpless. Stink bomb. The Minotaur is a creature with the head of a bull and the body of a man. They are said to be very strong. They're probably absurdly strong. Leader was wearing a cloak, so I couldn't see his face. His voice was rather high-pitched, though. The wizard was very short, and he giggled most of the time. I couldn't understand what he was saying. Odd. Here I pay good money for men to protect me, and what do they do when I need protection? They run away. Not one man died to defend my treasure. You just can't hire good guards anymore. My treasures carefully brought from my Shapir with me. I even had a magic carpet. No kidding. Anyway, I would like a room. I would like to stay the evening. May you dream of all the rewards you deserve. It's not going to be much. It's going to be a really short dream. All right. The sleep heals and refreshes you. Good. All right, so what state are we in at the moment? Mostly healed. Stamina and magic are back. Okay. Good. All right, before we get going, I do want to check on something. Because I surely would like to be magicking things to death. Crack-a-boom. Flame spell is 60 silvers. We have at the moment 19, essentially. All right, well, I do believe we have our work cut out for us. Bye. All right. Shovel more horse manure to save up on magic. I wonder if that is actually going to be worth it. I imagine, like, I feel like it's probably be more productive to go exploring. And hopefully, like, run across some of the things that I'm looking for, some of the things that I am ostensibly questing for. And then once I'm all beat up and tired, then I can shovel some shit. Let's see what's this way. So this is where I was mauled by a cheetah man in the dark. That was very exciting. Oh shit, look at this. Oh, that's probably bad. Far from the frost field fares forth this fighter. Hunger has hurled me hither from home. My name is known in the Northlands as Broggy. Barter with blades clash or bargain with me. Hi. When the blue color of his skin is huge height, you can tell this is a frost giant. Fair enough. Ask about Broggy. Broggy I be, to boast of my boldness, strong as the storm that sends forth the snow. Fiercer in fighting than foes in their fury, fear now this frost giant, fighter and flee. From the Northlands, huh? Far from the Frostfield, fares forth this fighter. Hunger has hurled me hither from home. Bro, I get some serious alliteration skills. Yeah. Bargain. Find me some fruit to mellow my mead horn. Gift I will give of a gem that now glows. Jewel from Jotunheim, flare of the frost flame. Fetch to me fruit that will fill up my fists. It looks like it will take a lot of fruit to fill up those fists. High point of harvest, the finest of flavor, apples or oranges, peaches or pears. Well, we're kind of out of season right now, buddy. Mead is the mother's milk, mighty yet mellow, that brings joy to giants and madness to men. Glow of the frostland that fills up the night field, a jewel that is flawless, the fineness of gems. Hunger, hollow my food house, for my hunt has been hindered by having to hurry here from my home. Fiercer than frostbite, my fury is fearless, my axe, it is edged as the ice. This warrior is willing to wield now the war drum, the battle axe blazes and bellows for blood. Cool, alright, well, you do you. I will perhaps be back at a later date. Okay, somebody was following me. Hey, brigand! You know what? Have at thee. Hostile intent is evident. I seem much faster than I was earlier. Or at least I was for a bit. Well, that didn't work out, did it? Oh, I got into a fight again. I'm just drop dead. All right, so I found a guy. I'm gonna go back to the guy. Talk to him and then save. I guess when you think about it, bringing a dagger to a spear fight is probably not ideal. That's not right. Cardioed. Oh, that looks really weird. Okay, so real good. So I think all the black colors in this got replaced somehow. Restarting generally fixes it. Okay. Brigand stole your pixels. He killed me so hard my pixels went away. Yeah, okay. Pop out of this real quick. And then back in. Nope. Hoppy, not thine floppy. There we go. I shall continue my quest. Yes, here we are. Okay, good. Stab you so hard you saw funny when you came back to life. Stabbed so hard you saw funny. What do we have out here in the wilderness? Oh, there's a way this way. This could be something. Took a minute to think about. Well. Funny, you've never heard anything about the Great Wall of Spielberg before. You'll have to get a new travel agent. View is awesome from here. Reminds you of Yosemite National Park. Quite an impressive rock group. All right, then. A sign appears. It reads, Willkommen auf Zauberberg. Okay. Another sign appears. It reads, trespassers will be... Really? I'm sorry, am I going all the way up there? Or are we just... Perhaps the Tower of Power. Oh, good Christ, we are. Holy sweet mother of God. You feel as though you've just scaled the Matterhorn in full armor. What a climb! You can see all of Spielberg Valley from here. As you finally catch your breath, you see that you have reached the rather eccentric-looking house that you saw from below. There's an ugly gargoyle above the entrance. Well, don't insult him, Jesus. Stand fast. The wizard see first. Oh, fuck. Jesus. Is game for a German company or just a German setting? German setting, yeah. What is your name? Ma'az the Great and Terrible, Puddentame, ask me again, I'll tell you the same. I'm so confused. I'm Inigo Montalban. We're the unknown hero. What is your quest? Glory? I want to be a wizard. I happened to be in the neighborhood and thought I'd drop by. To dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe. I want to be rich and handsome. I want glory. What is the thieves' path? Well, fuck. Halibut, swordfish, swordfish, ollie ollie, oxen free. I don't know. At least if you're a thief, you're ashamed enough to lie about it. Come on. The wizard will see you now. Go directly up to the tower. Do not dally. Oh, that's great. If you know the thieves' password and you answer honestly, you get kicked out. This room is full of odds, ends, and stuff. The wizard must be a real character. Poor stuffed peacock seems bedraggled, worn, and overused. Oh, Jesus, hello. Oh, it's one of those water things. The famous Duncan Dragon. You haven't seen one of those in years. There's a strange figure on the bookshelf that looks like an overgrown rat wearing a wizard's hat. I wonder if that's the wizard's. Probably a... Oh, my God. No. Casket with a stick shift? Erasmus likes to keep his suits... Your eyes are drawn to the eyes of the figure in the portrait. His intense stare is unnerving. This would not be someone to travel with, for he looks subtle and quick to anger. I hate everything. Now I know why you fuckers wanted me to play this game. Ooh. Oh, and the rat disappeared too. So is it him or is it the rat? Come in and sit down. Oh, God. This guy is higher than any mortal being has ever been. Fenris, our guest has arrived. Cheese, please. Fun thing is, if you have too low stamina, you'll collapse and waste an hour of the gargoyle. Ah! Ah! Oh, shit, no! No, it lingered on screen so long I thought I had to click through. Shit! What did he just say? God damn it. Here's the greatest conundrum. Which one of the wizards? Which one's the familiar? Yes? Do you know the spell fetch? No. Magic Shop in town sells a learning scroll. It's a very useful spell for moving things at a distance. You need the spell to play the game. Wow. It'd be best to wait until Erasmus puts down his cup of tea before asking any questions. Wait, really? I'm a wizard of some renown. The difference between a wounded Triceratops and a magic user casting the fly spell? No. One is a raging Saurus, the other is a soaring Magnus. One was a dying lizard, and the other was a flying wizard. Sorry, Fenris, but he who tells the jokes gets to make up the punchlines. Am I some sort of object? Am I invisible or something? You talk about me behind my back in front of my face? No respect. It's hard to take anyone very seriously who wears such a ridiculous hat. If magic be the loot of life, play on. The quote was music, not magic. It was food, not loot. But magic makes the world go round. Money makes the world go round. Oh. Very well then, to put in my own words, magic is the essence of the soul of life, and the wizard is her poet. Actually, it was Merlin who said that first, but he used the term magician, not wizard. Fenris, there are times when you look better as a newt. Why is that? Because newts can't talk. Neither can most rats. Zara has a real flair for the theatric. Her entrance to the magic shop is a bit showy, but effective. It's a pity she has no sense of humor. Just because she doesn't laugh at your jokes doesn't mean she lacks a sense of humor. It just means she has good taste. Do they say different things? No, it's okay, it's the same. Baba Yaga is good at curses and shape-changing spells. She has a nasty temper and doesn't believe in You have to watch her. She cheats at cards. So do you. She started first. Besides, I wanted her to get a taste of her own medicine. Shame she still beats you. Curses. The curse Baba Yaga placed upon Baron von Spielberg was a fine example of creative cursing. Upon von Spielberg and all his clan, this curse I now demand. What I will shall come full measure, so shall ye lose all that ye treasure. Of course, the problem is that for every curse, there is an equal and opposite counter curse. Okay. Counter curses. A counter curse is a cure for a curse. It usually works against the one who cast the curse in the first place. The counter curse for the curse of the Baron goes, come a hero from the east, free the man from in the beast, bring the child from out the band, drive the cursor from the land. So to break the curse, the hero must get rid of Baba Yaga in addition to all the other things. It doesn't reflect well on Baba Yaga. Nothing reflects well upon that ogress. She has a face that would break anything but a magic mirror. So, we gotta rescue his kids, and we gotta get rid of Baba Yaga. Do you know what you get when a Tyrannosaurus running 25 miles per hour eastward meets another Tyrannosaurus running 15 miles per hour westward? No. Tyrannosaurus Rex. My score should be going down as I listen to these. Magic mirror. There are many types of magic mirrors. One of the more common types is the one that has a strange face popping up every so often. Reminds me of one in the master bedroom. That's not magical. No, but it does have a strange face peering from it whenever you're in the room. At any rate, I used to have a nice magic hand mirror I misplaced around here somewhere. It could be used to reflect a spell back upon the caster. So if you happen upon a small golden magic mirror with a dragon handle on it, you'll know it's mine. It was the flagon with the dragon. The mirror had a leer. Oh, that's right. Well, if you find a magic mirror with a face on it, you'll know it reflects spells. Erasmus is a black belt in grandpa jokes. Wow, we went deep on that. Arana? Never met or only built this vacation home here a century ago. Arana is a nice little magical meadow in her name, northwest of here. Pretty respectable spellcaster, I imagine. The protection spell she cast over the town is fairly good, but I believe she missed a few places. You're just jealous because the only thing anyone named after you is a soft drink. I thought that Erasmus's Razzle Dazzle Root Beer was a wonderful name for a product. It's a shame the company went broke afterwards. I wonder why. Protection spell. Erana's spell prevents the use of excessive violence or hostile magic within Spielberg's walls, with the exception of a couple places. Looks to me as if she missed the back part of the alley, and the spell only applies to areas in town above the ground. Pretty shoddy, if you ask me. Nobody asked you. Aha, okay. So that's why the back of the alley and underneath the bar are important. Basically, anyone who uses magic is a magic user. Anyone who casts a spell is a spellcaster. However, to be a wizard, you need to have undergone initiation into the Wizards Institute of Technocery in the land of Shapier. Magicians and sorcerers are wizards who specialize. I myself strive to master all aspects of magic, unlike those narrow-minded specialists. You wouldn't want to lose your amateur standing, after all. I prefer to think of myself as a dilettante? Never actually learned how to pronounce that word. Does that mean you tease pickles? Spells. Important for a magic user to know as many spells as possible. You never know just what might come in handy. Brigands. They're supposed to have a warlock working with them. For what I've seen, is more a nincompoop than a necromancer. Dilettante? Oh god, no. It's odd to sweep in the valley. Just brush that one aside. Okay, that was another terrible pun we just dodged there. Nincompoop! He laughs too much when he casts the spells. That's because his jokes are funnier than yours. Warlock. The only thing I've seen the Brigand Warlock cast is sneezing powder. Is that the vampire who fell in love with throats? No, that's a necromancer. Oh, God. A necromancer is a magic user's rather unsavory relationship with corpses. Does that mean a necromancer has ghoul friends? It means a necromancer is someone who deals with the undead. Canasta with cadavers and spades and shades, huh? Okay. Mage's Maze, just a little something to challenge the mind magic with that I like to play every now and again. Fenris isn't much of a challenge anymore, because I always win. Still think you're cheating somehow. Anyway, the game involves casting 4 spells. Flame Dart, Open, Fetch, and Trigger. And to make it worth your while, if you beat me, I'll teach you a new spell called Dazzle. Ooh, okay. Can I talk to you? What's there to say? For a rat, I'm a really great guy. Although for such a great guy, you're really a rat. Erasmus is my familiar. Isn't that the other way around? Familiar is my Erasmus? Well, I've always found Erasmus to be overly familiar. I mean, aren't you my familiar? All these years and you still don't know. Obviously, Erasmus is the rat's familiar. Oh, no. A cheetar has claws at the end of its paws, and a comma is a paw at the end of a claws. God, I've got to get out of here. Not in my house, you don't. Oh, okay. Well, here we are. So nobody's quite sure which is the familiar. Okay, 3. What? That's fine. Trust me, I ruined a day once by getting necromancing and necromancing wrong. Never again. Alright, well, that was eye-opening to say the least. Well, okay. Hostile intent is evident. Okay, please just finish the guy off. No, I can die. Well, good thing I just saved. Can I level with you, chat? Really don't care for the combat in this. Congratulations on escaping certain punishment. Combat's pretty hidden. Oh my god, y'all. So this is how it's gonna be, huh? This is how it's gonna be. Combat, this is especially egregious because you don't have the appropriate magic user tools to fight, which is a flame dart. Yeah, that's priority number 1 for me. I'm just hoping the stuff that I find out in these woods. Oh, wait, that's a goblin. I can wait. Let's go. Where's this go? All right, let's deal with this guy. I'm hoping the stuff that I find out in these woods will eventually get me enough money to get Flame Dart. This is very stiff and unpleasant. Even when you know what you're doing, which I don't necessarily do. 10 silver coins, you carefully place them in your pouch. Yes, I will take that. I will take that. I now have... All right, we're up to 29 silvers. We're like halfway there. We're like halfway there, even though we started probably closer than that. A bit weird since I felt the second game had the best combat of all the games. Goblin Hive is how you make money in the early game. Okay, that's good to know. I might make use of that then. Please don't tell us any details. Yeah, probably not. I'm gonna go with no on that one. Oh, I'm definitely going with no on that one. Aw, no. Leave. Flee. Flee. I'm gonna drop dead. Oh, hey, I'm here again. Well, thank God for that. Oh, boy. What state are we in at the moment? Tore up, tired as hell. Can I rest here? Rest here some more? No, I'm too impatient. Where are we at now? Okay, better at least. How many flowers will she buy? Good question. I feel like I shouldn't take too many of these. I feel like that's asking for trouble. I guess one way to find out... Oh, you have all the flowers you need. Okay. Make me a fruit. Your hunger has been totally satisfied. You don't need another piece of fruit. Okay. So I think I have 2 bunches of flowers, which should net me another 10 silver, I think. Let's head down to the healer's place and find out. Okay, well now I know where I am. Gobbo! Der Gobliner. I'll just throw down you and I. Yes. All right, I can handle gobbos. Single silver coin, carefully polish it and place in your pouch. What a way to make a living. You're telling me, buddy. Around gardens are always a safe place in all the games. You can sleep there if you get stuck in the forest at night. Okay. Yeah, after hearing that spiel about the protection spell, it made sense. No brigand. No brigand. No brigand. All right. Shall bravely flee. And we're back. What time is it, by the way? Midday on day 3. Okay. So I think potentially we could end the day at the castle, maybe? Let me sell these flowers, and then I'm going to save, and then let's see if we can go to the castle and do some more shit shoveling. can I do for you this time? You can let me use my inventory. Here, have a thing. Oh, these flowers, here are your silvers. So how are we... Oh, I have more of these. Okay, I think we're good. So then, so there. Okay, we're at 40. 1 gold piece, 30 silvers. We need 20 more silvers, and then I can get the good magics. Can I reduce your pain a little? Yeah, sure, why not? We're all friends here. Buy fetch instead. Okay, I think I know why. I think maybe I know why. Well, all these people appear to still be up, so. Hey there. Need some work? Yes. Hmm? I don't pay you to rest. Such a kind-hearted person. Now we're 5 silvers richer. So now what time is it? Still mid-afternoon. I guess I can get back to town. I guess. No, I don't want to go. I don't want to go here. The hell made you think I want to go over here? That bald guy doesn't even want to talk to me anymore. And look, it ain't my fault, okay? Quick tip, run everywhere to build your stamina quickly. Okay, I just don't want to like pass out and die. But we can do that. Game will always warn you first. Okay. Also, if I'm running everywhere, I won't be able to fight anybody. But I guess if I'm done fighting for the day, I can do that. What up? I have monies. Fetch. That's it, goodbye. Fare thee well, lady. Fare thee well. So yeah, that's right. They don't work here. Let's here. Oops. Push the wrong button. You don't suppose I have time to do this, do you? The guy's like, you run like an idiot. So you don't suppose... Does that fetch? I didn't need the whole nest. You place the ring in your pack and the nest on the ground. Well, look like kind of an asshole about that, but whatever. Hey, guess what I found? One gold ring, it weighs not a whole lot. Oh, thank you for finding my ring. I have missed this. Here are 6 golds and 2 healing potions. All right. All right, yeah. Oh, damn. You put the reward away and tell her she's welcome as you leave to avoid being kissed again. Bye. Well, that saved us some time, didn't it? Thank you, Manic. Much appreciated. Time for a spending spree, or by spending spree, buying 1 spell. Because I think we should have like 6 gold and 5 silvers, I think now. Yeah, 6 gold and 5 silvers. So I can afford a spell and a stay for the evening, and that's it. Goddamn autocorrect. I miss the days when games ask you a question to prove you had a legit copy. Not me. Some of them were interesting, certainly. On the Commodore, my family had Airborne Ranger. And that one, in the instruction manual, there were a couple pages of different medals that servicemen could get. And whenever you booted up the game for the first time, it would show you 6 medals, and it would ask, like, which is the medal of such and such and such. And so you either needed an extensive knowledge of military honors, or you needed that instruction manual. Starflight system was ingenious. What was theirs? Yeah, flame spell. All right, I have 3 magixes. Good for me. And I have health potions. Do I have 4? I kind of want to step outside and check. Let me save just in case they slam the door on me. Oh, I forgot I came equipped with Zap. Possess a Zap spell. Your expertise is 23. You'll use 3 magic points each time you cast a spell. Possess the open spell. Your expertise is 5. You use 2 magic points every time you cast a spell. Flame Dart. Your expertise is 5. You'll use 5 magic points every time you cast a spell. Fetch spell. Expertise is so expertise is like experience for that spell specifically that you get by using it, right? Zap is the one that I've been using to enchant my dagger, which is why my expertise is 23 in it. Okay. Cool. Cool and good. Cool and good. Let's see. Gave you 3 words every time you need to undock from a space station. Those 3 words help you determine the launch code. Luckily, the game now comes with an auto decoder. I guess we've already talked to you about all the things we can talk to you about. What do my stats look like right now, anyway? I mean, it seems like everything's going up. Things is looking up. My stamina is at 1. They do look like numbers, don't they? Or they look like numbers to you? I never really tried to talk to anybody in here. If you run out of stamina in battle, you die. I'd better get some rest. Okay. That's fine. What do you want? You get no response. There's a bar. I serve drinks. You want a drink? Order one. You want to answer stupid questions? Get out. Ale's a silver. Troll sweats 5. Dragon's breath is 25. Take your pick. Turn on stamina outside of battle, your HP starts depleting. Okay. Ahaha. Ale. Good for what ails ya, har har. Oh, that's weak sauce for this game. Go down real smooth. It's the house speciality. What do you think I am, a guide dog or something? This is the Aces and the Eights Tavern, stranger. You don't like his personal affairs discussed. My advice is not do anything that'll get him upset. Enough already. Enough. All right, let's stop with that then. Drunken barber at the end of the bar is in any shape talk, at least not coherently. Can I shake him? No, I don't think so. The goon seems to be ignoring you. I seem to have annoyed him. All right, well, fuck that. Oh, I guess we're leaving now. Well. Do you want some slight spoilers regarding the not right now. I think I'm good for right now. Thief can actually break into houses and steal shit. I did notice that house over there next to the dry goods. It did mention that like something very specific about the lock. So I figured it was burglable. Can I go ahead and get a room? Perfect. And you can climb the walls and get into town at night. That's cool. Sleep heals and refreshes you. Refreshment. Climb is useful. Well, I assume that's how a thief gets that ring out of that tree, is they just straight up climb the tree. And now we made it to day 4. Good for us. All right, chat, if you don't mind, since I feel like we've just made a fair bit of progress here, getting started at least, I think I'm gonna turn in a little bit early because, you know, I've been fighting off a very mild cold, a bit of congestion, so I think it'd probably do me some good to go to bed early, especially if I actually am gonna go to work tomorrow. But this is fun. This is cool. Yeah, this is cool. I like this. It's a really neat crossing of point and click stuff and RPG elements. And I think it works because not having a full focus on either. I love watching him do that. Oh, okay. I thought I was getting away from him for a second. Not having a full focus on either means you don't really get tired of any of those particular elements. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the combat, but hopefully now that I can just set things the hell on fire, it'll speed things up a bit. Climb is awesome for training almost all the physical attributes. That would make sense. Wish these kinds of games had gotten a real revival. Never say never, Freegalit. Because it seems like every year another indie developer comes around who has just like an absolute passion for some old game that seemed like it was never going to get a proper revival, and they start working to bring it back. As far as point and clicks go, you really need to try Night of the Rabbit. Combat's really painful if you're not a fighter. If you're a maggot user and don't have Flame Dart yet, yeah, I'm already really looking forward to tomorrow night's stream because I feel like combat's going to go a lot more smoothly. We can focus on exploring the western side of the map, western and southern, perhaps. I think I made a very tight circuit around the western and southern parts, but then I explored the fringes of the east and not so far north. But I think we'll just keep working our way around. But yeah, this is cool. I like this. I like this a lot. Glad y'all wanted me to do this. But for tonight, anyway, I need to get some sleep so I actually have energy to keep up with this tomorrow. Zappa's just not that good. I'm sure if I was paying more attention, I might be able to tell the difference it was making, but I didn't really see it, so. Play Heroine's Quest, really good Quest for Glory like? Played that one, it was nice. It's really old, and the developer never really made a sequel to your knowledge. Ah, that's a shame. But again, you never know. You never know. I always felt like Thief games. The Thief games are some of my favorite games of all time, and I always felt like, well, I guess those are dead and gone since Thief 4 was so poorly received, and it seemed like people were focusing more on like broader immersive sims like Prey and Arcane games. But there's an indie developer right now making basically a love letter to Thief called Gloomwood. So you never know what's gonna form out of the indie gestalt. Doesn't make much of a difference at all. You still have to resort to melee as a magic user for it to matter. Yeah. Not very pleasant. So anyway, to recap the schedule, we'll be continuing Quest for Glory tomorrow night and Wednesday. Surely. I mean, I don't feel like I am maybe coming up on a fifth of the way through the game. If I haven't played enough of these games to really know how closely the score tracks with your progress. So I don't actually know. I don't know how far I am in this game, but I don't think it's very far. So we'll be playing more of this Tuesday and Wednesday. Kind of hard to gauge. Yeah, I figured so. But it's our Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday game for the time being. So we'll be playing it the next 2 days. And if we need more time, we'll pick it up next Monday too. On Thursday, we're back to the Power Hours. We'll be cracking open the February 1993 issue of Nintendo Power. Playing all kinds of NES and SNES and Game Boy games out of that. Doing the same on Saturday. Friday, I don't know. I don't actually have a plan for Friday yet. I think I'm just gonna let the whims take me. So keep an eye out for that, I guess. Or just come to the other streams, and one night I'll have a brainwave and I'll be like, chat, we're doing this. And then we're gonna do that, and that's gonna be that. So but for now, Quest for Glory. Oh, Quest for Glory. Anyway, let's go find somebody to raid, shall we? So many good options. So many good options right now. I'm going to send you over. We have a friend named Eos. I must have. Okay. I remember them now. They are playing XCOM UFO Defense, which is another game from this time period. Definitely a different one. Definitely a very different style of one. But I think we'll have a good time. I am a big fan of the XCOM games, specifically XCOM Apocalypse, which I streamed last year and had a really good time with. So let's go hang out with them and have a good time. Anyway, thank you so much for coming out tonight. Thank you for putting up with my snuffling and sniffling. And thanks for joining me for Quest of Glory 1. A game that I definitely never would have played. It never would have been on my radar at all if y'all hadn't gently nudged me in this direction, and so far 2 thumbs up. Really cool. Enjoying this way more than what I remember of the original King's Quest, for sure. So 99% chance to raid XCOM streams, fail 100% of the time. I like those odds. Anyway, gang, thanks so much for coming out. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow night for more Quest of Glory. But until then, as always, y'all take care. Bye, everybody.